Hi everyone! Today in maths we're going to continue to compare number sentences using our greater than, less than and equal to symbols. Our star words for today are the less than, greater than and equal to symbols, greater than, more than and number sentence. Okay, let's begin with a power up to warm up our brains. Our questions today are asking us to find the answers to these number sentences. Here we've got 19 take away 2, then 18 take away 2, then 17 take away 2. Once you've found the answers, see if you can guess which three number sentences would come next. There's a bit of a pattern here and I want to see if you can spot it. So, pause the video here and have a go at answering these questions in your book. Have you done that? Incredible. Let's go through the answers. So, 19 take away 2 is 17. Then 18 take away 2 is 16. And 17 take away 2 is 15. Those are the answers to these questions. Let's see if you spotted those three number sentences that would have come next. So you ready? 16 take away 2 is 14, 15 take away 2 is 13, and 14 take away 2 is 12. Here, the pattern is that the beginning number goes down by 1 every time. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. And then you might notice that the answers go down by 1 as well. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Well done if you spotted that pattern. Okay, let's discover today's learning. We'll begin by looking at this question. Here we have a picture of some children and they're all holding up a different number sentence. The teacher's saying, show me a question with an answer that is greater than 15. And we want to find out which child is correct. So let's have a look at their number sentences. Ben thinks that 12 plus 3 is greater than 15. Geeta thinks that 11 plus 3 is greater than 15. And Jacob thinks that 12 plus 6 is greater than 15. So, have a little think here. Before we work out the answer, who do you think is going to be correct? That is a brilliant idea. Let's work out the answers to find out. So, here I've got below all three of the children's questions and we're going to work out the answers and compare them to 15 using our greater than, less than and equals to symbol. We'll begin with Ben's question. He thinks that 12 plus 3 is going to be greater than 15. Let's work out that answer. So I think for this one we can use our fingers. We could put 12 in our head. And then how many do we need on our fingers? Brilliant, we need 3. Now our question says to add. So when we add, are we going to be counting forwards or are we going to be counting backwards? Amazing, we need to count forwards because we're adding, so the number gets bigger. Right, so I'll start from 12 in my head and then count on 3. 12, 13, 14, 15. So my answer is 15. Let's have a think. 15, is that greater than, less than or equal to 15? Well done, they're exactly the same. They are equal. So, is Ben correct? Did he find a sum that was greater than 15? No, you're right. He found a sum that was equal to 15, and that was not what the teacher wanted. So Ben isn't correct. Right, now let's look at Geeta. Geeta said 11 plus 3. So let's do that again. Here we can put 11 in our head and 3 on our fingers to work out the answer. So 11, 12, 13, 14. The answer is 14. Now we need to see if that's greater than or less than 15. What do you think we're going to need? Are we going to need our greater than or less than symbol here? Is 14 bigger or smaller? That's right. 14 is smaller than 15. So we need our less than symbol. So was Geeta right? Did she find a sum that was greater than 15? No, you're right. She found a sum that was less than 15. So it's not Geeta. Right, let's check our last one of Jacob's question. He said 12 plus 6. So again, I think we can use our fingers to help and count on. What number do we need to start off with in our heads? Brilliant. We need 12 in our heads, and how many fingers do we need? Incredible. We're going to need 6 fingers. So we're adding and counting on forwards. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. The answer is 18. Now we can compare 18 and 15. Is 18 greater than, less than, or equal to 15? Fantastic. 18 is greater than 15. So, did Jacob find a question that was greater than 15? Well done, he did. So, Jacob is the child who is correct. Right, let's look at our next question. Remy and Rob are making pictures. Remy has 6 buttons and 7 stickers. Rob has 6 buttons and 5 stickers. Who has more objects to put on their picture? So here we're going to be comparing the amount of objects that Remy and Rob has to see who has more. Now, we've got our number sentences all ready for us. 6 plus 7 for Remy's 6 buttons and 7 stickers, and 6 plus 5 for Rob's 6 buttons and 5 stickers. Now, the first thing we're going to need to do here is work out the answers to 6 plus 7 and 6 plus 5 so that we can compare them. We'll begin by working out the answer to 6 plus 7. You might see we have a number line below us to help. The first thing we need to do is find 6 on the number line. So let me look for it. Here we go. We've got 6. Now that I've found 6, how many jumps do I need to do? Amazing. I need to do 7 jumps. But let's look at our question here. Our question's asking us to add. So on the number line, do I need to go forwards and do 7 jumps, or do I need to go backwards and do 7 jumps backwards? You're right, I'm going to need to do 7 jumps forwards because this is an addition question and the number needs to get bigger. So there's 6. See if you can help me count my 7 jumps forwards. Remember, we're not jumping to the number 7 and then stopping. That would be finding the difference. We need to count those 7 jumps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are our 7 jumps. So what number have we landed on? That's right, we've landed on 13. So the answer to 6 plus 7 is 13. Right, now let's do our next number question. We're going to need to clear the number line to do this. There we go. So our next question says 6 plus 5. Can you tell the person you're with what I need to do on my number line to find the answer to 6 plus 5? Well done. I need to start at number 6 and do 5 jumps forwards because this is an addition question again. So the number needs to get bigger. Right, there's 6. I remember it from our last question. Do you think you can help me with my 5 jumps forward? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 jumps. What number has it landed on? Incredible. It's landed on number 11. So the answer to 6 plus 5 is 11. Now, I need to compare these to see who has more. So let's have a look. The answer to 6 plus 7 was 13, and the answer to 6 plus 5 was 11. Is 13 greater than, less than, or equal to 11? Amazing. 13 is greater than 11. So I need to put in my greater than symbol, remembering, a bit like a crocodile, that the bigger side is getting eaten by the symbol. So let's put in my greater than symbol. There it is. 6 plus 7 is greater than 6 plus 5. Therefore, Remy had more objects to put on his picture. Right, let's look at our next question. So, our next question is, Remy and Rob are making pictures. Remy has 4 blue buttons and 8 red buttons. Rob had 16 buttons but gave 5 to another friend. Who has the most buttons now? So here we've got our number sentence, 4 plus 8 for the 4 blue buttons and 8 red buttons that Remy has. And then we've got 16 take away 5 for the 16 buttons that Rob had, but then he gave away 5, so he took 5 away. Can you tell me, what is the first thing I need to do when comparing these number sentences? Incredible. I need to find the answers to the sentences first. Then I can compare the answers. So we'll begin with this one over here. 4 plus 8. Let's have a little think. If we're plussing or if we're adding, does the number get bigger or smaller? Well done, the number's going to get bigger. Therefore, I'm going to need to jump forwards on my number line. So let's do that. I will begin at which number? Brilliant. I'm going to begin at number 4, and then how many jumps do I have to do? Well done. I need to do 8 jumps. So remember, we only stop once we've counted those 8 jumps. Are you ready to count them with me? You can tell me when to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Thank you for telling me to stop. We've done our 8 jumps. What number has it landed on? Incredible. It's landed on the number 12. So the answer to 4 plus 8 is 12. Right, let's clear that number line and get ready for our next question. Our question here is 16 take away 5. Ooh, have you noticed what's a bit different about this question? Well done. This is a take away question. So let's have a little think. When we take away, what do we need to do on the number line? Do we need to go forwards or do we need to go backwards? Brilliant. We need to go backwards on the number line because we are taking away. So let's start at 16, and then how many jumps backwards do we need to do? Brilliant, we need to do 5 jumps backwards. Now I've really got to make sure I go backwards this time instead of forwards because I'm so used to going forwards. Right, so here's 16, see if you can count those jumps with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant, those are our 5 jumps. What number has it landed on? Fantastic, it's landed on 11. And see how I went backwards on my number line that time because we were taking away. Right, let's put 11 underneath 16 take away 5. There it is. Now, what do I need to do? Brilliant, I need to compare them. So we always start from reading. We always start to read from this end. So is 12 greater than, less than, or equal to 11? Amazing. 12 is bigger than 11, so it's greater than 11. Can you point to my greater than symbol over here? Well done. This is my greater than symbol. So let's put it in. Fantastic. You can imagine that hungry crocodile eating the bigger number 12. There we go. 12 is greater than 11 and 4 plus 8 is greater than 16, take away 5. Therefore, Remy again had more buttons. So, your task for today is to use the symbols less than, greater than and equals to complete the table and compare the numbers. Make sure you read these really carefully. Some of the questions are subtraction questions and some of the questions are addition questions. So you need to think really carefully about what you need to do. Now, I used a number line for this lesson because I like my number lines, but you can use whatever helps you. If you want to draw pictures to help, you can. If you want to use objects from around your home, you can. Or if you'd like to use a number line to help you, you can. You get to choose whichever way is best for you. Don't forget to send a picture to your teacher of your amazing maths work today. Well done, Year 1. You have done absolutely fantastically, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.